We saved hundreds painting our vanity, and in this video, we're going to show you how.
Hey guys, we're Daires and Akilah of DIY Power Couple.
And we're here to help you update your home
And save money by doing it yourself.
And we are so happy to share this transformation with you.
So this DIY project started when we wanted to update this outdated builder-grade small bathroom. We weren't sure what we wanted to do at first, but we did know we wanted to take down that wallpaper.
We like to start with inspiration photos to help us with the look and vibe we're going for.
We went to our local home improvement store to check out some options and prices.
This DIY update is focusing on the vanity side of the bathroom.
We saw this vanity set and thought it was nice, but we don't want to spend that much money and still have to rip up the bathroom.
After seeing all the prices, we were really trying to figure out how we could DIY on a budget, and we looked around the store to spark some more ideas. So it was perfect timing when we connected with the sponsors of today's video.
We want to thank our friends at Samplize for sending us peel and stick paint samples.
You know guys, when we first painted our small bathroom, we went right to the paint section in our big box store. So when the paint dried, it was not tan.
It was pink.
I was devastated. I even cried.
Yeah,
it was so bad. Ever since then, we have been advocates of
getting your own paint sample. But it's kind of a hassle to deal with that. You have to get all these individual cans of one color of paint.
We are excited to show you a new way to do your paint samples.
Samplize has peel and stick paint samples delivered right to your door. It's changing the paint game, and we want you to try it too.
We'll leave a promo code in the description.
So let's get back to the project.
Now we're all hyped up to see how paint can transform this bathroom and how these peel and stick paint samples will work in this project.
I'm just glad we're taking this light fixture down so we can get the rest of this wallpaper off. We're also going to use paint to give our bathroom fixtures a refresh. The nice thing is that all of the paint costs less than purchasing a new light fixture.
It feels so good to get all the wallpaper and fixtures off, and now for the fun part of choosing our paint colors.
We almost forgot to remove the faucet before priming the whole bathroom.
We received the Benjamin Moore Color Trends 2024 kit of peel and stick paint samples. It was so nice to see all the color options without painting our walls and making a mess. They really helped me to envision the true colors in this space.
I appreciate how I can peel my top colors and just stick them right on the vanity. I noticed how they even took the shape of the grooves on the cabinet door. That helped me to see the real paint color with all of its detail.
What color would you choose for this vanity? And we tried out some more peel and stick paint samples for our bathroom wall color.
We picked out 2 colors and headed out to our local Benjamin Moore paint store. We always meet good people at the Ace Hardware near us.
We learned something new, that Benjamin Moore had a cabinet enamel paint. We were so excited, we bought in the entire peel and stick paint sample.
But all we needed to do was bring in the bottom sticker. That's all he needed to put in a computer and get the correct color.
Even while they're mixing the color, you can see the vibrance in the Blue Nova. This paint is said to be durable, very easy to use, and once applied, has good washability. So this would be perfect for a bathroom cabinet. This will be our first time using it, so we'll give it a try.
We didn't know it when we first picked it out, but we really like this Blue Nova.
Yeah, we did, and we later found out that it is Benjamin Moore's Color of the Year for 2024.
At this point, I really want to see how closely the paint matches the paint sample.
So let's see, what do you guys think?
You're welcome. You'll have a good day. You too.
Okay. Now we're headed to Lowe's to get our Sherwin-Williams white paint for the bathroom walls. Because there's no natural light in our bathroom, we chose a semi-gloss because it's highly reflective and easy to clean.
It only needs a tiny drop of color. And what's funny is we actually chose the color highly reflective white.
If you've been with us for a while, then you know we prime everything before we paint. While I'm priming the walls in the bathroom,
I'm cleaning the cabinet pulls that we're going to paint and replace the old vanity knobs with.
and our little helper, who's growing up, is doing a great job at overseeing the details of this transformation.
Our countertop only has a few blemishes, so we're gonna save money and just paint it instead of replacing it. We have to make sure it's thoroughly cleaned so that the paint will adhere to it. This is the first time we've painted a countertop, so you'll see how it goes.
We learned this lesson in another home DIY project. Before we paint, we drilled the holes for the pulls. The mirror is covered and the countertop is prepped for paint. There's no electricity in the bathroom, so we added a fan and opened the windows for ventilation.
I kept reading the directions because it said this paint behaves a little differently. Look for the video we're doing that reviews this type of countertop paint.
That's
I got some,
What happened?
it's the stuff. It started,
Dripping?
yeah.
After 3 coats of paint and a couple of days, I was glad this part of the process was over.
Hey guys, don't be afraid to take a little break when something happens during one of your DIY projects. Sometimes we have to do that as well. So with paint in my hair and a brush in my hand, I continued with the project and primed the vanity. When you're doing DIY, you gotta be ready for the unexpected.
When we removed the tape, it took down the paint too.
We tried to see if the light fixture could cover up what the tape did to the paint, but it wouldn't completely cover it.
In the end, we figured out a way to fix it. I was happy to get to this point of the project where we could open up this beautiful color and paint the vanity. The whole time I'm stirring, I'm thinking, what else can I paint with this color? We preferred a brush over a roller when working with this enamel paint. They say blue has a calming effect, and I could feel it. There's just something about updating your bathroom that makes you happy.
I placed a strip of tape against the wall so that I could paint the fine details during the second coat. Sometimes you might be wondering how it's going to turn out when you're done, but just do your best and know that it's going to turn out right.
You do a great job at paint detailing, and that second coat was poppin'.
The countertop paint cured, so I used some caulk from a previous project to fill in the side. My wife has done it a couple of times, but this is the first time we're doing a mirror frame together.
I'm so glad you found this chair rail molding that we used to frame this mirror. It's amazing the projects you can do with a handsaw. The miter box is such a great beginner DIY tool.
Peel and stick double-sided mounting tape worked well before, so we used it again on this DIY.
While the tape was setting, we installed our newly painted cabinet pulls.
We peeled off the back side of the tape and pressed our frame to the mirror.
The gold paint made it look like our inspiration picture. Look at how beautiful our vanity turned out with the power of paint.
And we saved hundreds of dollars by doing it ourselves.
Frame, fixtures, countertop, and vanity. Good job, babe.
Hey guys, this thing was right on. This has 2 coats and this has 2 coats and it's a match.
So I'm going to peel it off again and use it somewhere else. I love these peel and stick paint samples. We are so pleased at how this DIY home update turned out. And we have a whole series of small bathroom DIY projects to show you.
So make sure you watch the whole entire series to see the transformation.
And remember,
You can DIY too.